If they're not putting their cart back, that's being rude. And I have every right to record them doing that. And that man, I respect the out of the cart guy, okay? Because he made content out of it. So not only is he encouraging people to put their carts back because it's common decency, he's also making bank. Okay, iDubbbz? So f*** off. So for those who don't know, iDubbbz is an interesting fellow. He used to be friends with such figures as Filthy Frank, well known for his interesting content. And he's also the procurer of the green man jumping off counter and then saying, "I'm gay" meme, if you've ever seen that. Very funny stuff. Not everybody's a fan of iDubbbz, certainly for good reason. But he relatively recently came out with a pretty damn good apology video, and it was very reflective of his past behavior, such as saying the N-word for Tana Mongeau, I believe that's her name, Tana Mongeau or something, while he was getting a picture with her. It was very cringe, but he has reformed, and I actually kind of like him now. But once again, not everybody likes him, because a person called Sensitive to Society a couple days ago came out with a video called "This is a New Low" for iDubbbz. Now, I don't know what his contention is, because in my opinion, iDubbbz has been okay lately. I haven't really heard much from him, but the last I heard, he's doing quite well. So let's see what his contention is. What he described as a new low for this man. Let's look.
I truly don't understand how iDubbbz could keep getting any worse, any more lamer. And no, for the people in the back who are just here to hate. Well, Sensitive, it's clearly not for you. Well, Sensitive, I'm sure you miss iDubbbz because he doesn't say the N-word anymore, and you love seeing the N-word and hearing it, and you love being bigoted. And while the latter is true, you know, I love...
See? I called it! Self-owned, dude.
Being bigoted, you know, it's pretty fun, especially on the weekends. I've said this once, I'll say it again. I was never a huge iDubbbz.
Anybody who says being bigoted is fun, it's like, what? Find something better to do, man. You know what's fun? Video games. Play some video games like you're doing here, you know? But just stick with that. You don't have to do the bigotry and the video game. Just do the one.
Fan, I never really got into it. Sure, I did watch him from time to time. Not then and not now will I ever put him in top 10, top 20 YouTubers of all time. The Annoying Orange had more impact in
I, for one, never liked him. I promise, bro. Trust me, bro. I never liked him, bro. I loved Filthy Frank, though. But not iDubbbz, bro. He was totally different, bro.
Alive than iDubbbz. Recently, iDubbbz made this video called Cart Narcs, iDubbbz Complains, and the reception is not too good. 11,000 likes versus almost 7.
To be fair, I've not seen that video, so I cannot comment on that.
1,000 dislikes. So, in case you guys don't know what a Cart Narc is, it's his YouTube channel with over 500,000 subscribers, and literally...
Oh, I know Cart Narcs. So wait, okay, I know Cart Narcs. I'm not, opposed to his content. It's really funny.
All they do, they have almost 400 videos, and all they do is go around malls, shopping centers, and put people on blast for not returning their carts. I would explain it further, but they weren't.
Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. You know, you're in public, you are not under any protection to whether or not you're being recorded, and if you don't replace your cart, then I'm sorry, you got the cart out, put it back. It's not that hard. If somebody records you being it's not a crime, but if somebody records you being a little bit rude, it's not going to ruin your life. Just get over it. You know, I don't find any problem with that, but I'll hear him out. Wait, people don't replace their carts? Oh my God, you'd be amazed. That happens all the time. I know that you're not American, but holy, there's carts everywhere. They're in the dirt. They're on the sides of the roads. They're on cars. You know, usually not that, but you get my point. It's a problem.
Phil, or he was on Dr. Phil, and well, he explains it pretty well.
I'm Major Sebastian. I'm the founder of the Cart Narcs.
Okay.
Cart Narcs are an independent organization that tries to get people to just take their cart back to the cart return.
I see no issue.
The carts go, it's the mulch. When I do see that some lazy bones is left.
And also, I'll point out, you're making minimum wage workers work extra when you do that. Okay, it's like throwing trash on the ground and be like, well, if I didn't do this, they wouldn't have a job anyway. So it's no, f you, dude. You're just lazy.
Cart out, or turn on the wand of justice and activate the mouth siren.
Now, prior to this, I had no idea who these people were, and it feels like I say that every single time. It feels like I don't even watch YouTube.
I don't keep up with them, but I know them.
But I promise you guys, I do. I just, there's so many YouTubers.
I still don't like this guy, but I might agree with him. We'll see.
and watch all of them because I'm a YouTuber and I have to do my research. And by research, I mean just watching a few of these videos to see, you know, to get where they're coming from. I could.
I'm gonna end up on Cart Narc. I have literally never. Listen, I've done some. I have literally never left a cart outside of a cart thing. Okay, and I'm not saying you're a bad person if you've done that. I guess it happens. Okay, but I've never personally done that. I've never had the need to. I've never felt the desire to. Cart goes back there. It's like flushing after you. Okay, it's the same concept. So I've just never felt the need. Not even accidentally. Like I've left in the toilet accidentally. I've done that, but I have never not put the cart back.
Definitely see some criticism against them. And as someone who goes grocery shopping, it's extremely annoying whenever there's a cart right between it. Or actually, I'll do you one better. There's been times where I go to park and the mall, the plaza, whatever, it's full, and some douchebag decides to leave the cart in the parking spot. You know, I have to get off, move it, and take it, even though it's not mine.
No, I agree 1000%. I am fully on this guy's side now. Bigotry. What are you, transphobic? Okay, well, I guess I'm transphobic now. F you if you leave your cart on the fuck. I'm not transphobic. That's a lie. But listen. Point being, I cannot stand you as a person if you leave your cart anywhere but a corral, okay? Put it in the cart corral.
And yes, I know first world problems, people are suffering, yada, yada, yada. I understand it, okay? But this is my life.
Bad person if you don't.
I don't think he's doing
I take it back
wrong.
what I said earlier.
I think he's teaching people a lesson, lazy people a lesson.
On today's episode, I'm going to be complaining about...
Okay, to be clear, I like iDubbbz still. But he's going to have to make a really compelling case here. And I don't know how he's going to convince me. I'll be honest. I'm skeptical.
Cart Narc. Now, if you're not familiar with Cart Narcs, it's basically this guy, Sebastian.
I already explained it, iDubbbz. Let's just move on. Thank you.
The first topic I want to cover...
Come on, man. We know he explained it. Shut up.
...with the Cart Narcs is the insult of lazy bones.
You're very tired right now, and that's causing an error in your judgment.
Okay, now I'm seeing where it might become a problem.
Bones. Be a better person and not be so lazy bones.
But to be fair, if you can cart your cart around the store, if you can cart it around the store, then you can take it the back, all right? You already emptied everything out of it. Whoever's doing the process of getting the cart into the store, loading it up, getting it out of the store, and emptying it into your car also needs to take it to the cart corral, okay? That's part of the process. Again, it's like flushing after you. If you have somebody who does not have the faculties to know how to flush after they then you have to do it for them. Okay, somebody's got to do it. You can't just leave it.
What we do is we narc out people who are being big old lazy bones and not taking their carts back. You're being a lazy bone.
I agree. I agree. 1000%. I agree.
Disability lazy bones-itis?
There's a lot of people...
Yes, literally, no, this is not ableism. If you're carting a cart around, then you are able to put it back. That's not ableism. Your disability. If you were carting that cart around, you can put it back.
Who say like, yeah, this ain't so bad. The Cart Narc, he's hitting people with the white people insult.
Yes, iDubbbz, that's what I think.
I agree.
I don't think lazy bones is an offensive term.
I don't either.
You deemed it offensive with this new haircut you got going on. I don't know. Is it taking over your brain? Has the hair gone into your ear and, you know...
Okay, he's poisoning the well so bad, dude. Just let the man talk.
Manipulating your brain that now you're triggered and offended over the word lazy bones. You know, the first thing that comes to mind when I hear lazy bones is the Green Day song.
What sucks is that I'm probably going to agree with this guy, and I really don't want to agree with this guy. It's that Onion article. The worst person you know just made a great point.
Which is a banger. Okay, just want to put it out there. That song slaps. It's not a strong insult. You know a lot about insults and certain words. What's next? Cracker is offensive. Lazy bones is offensive. Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna piss yourself?
I agree.
Are you gonna shit yourself because someone calls someone else a lazy person lazy bones? Is this a mature
Okay, if you call somebody a lazy bones because they use a wheelchair or one of those carts in the store, then yeah, that is ableist. Okay? I don't care how fat they are. You know, there's a whole group of people who are like, oh, if they weren't so fat, then they wouldn't need a mobility scooter. You don't know that. Off. Okay? That is ableism. This is not ableism. These are people who loaded a cart up, brought it out to their car, and did not put the empty cart back. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me. That makes no sense.
Content that you said you were working on 7 months ago that you were moving on from. This is the mature content. This is what you actually wanted to put out. Being offended over lazy bones. iDubbbz is definitely someone.
Yeah, I will say the mullet works much better when you act like a disaffected piece of It's very much like a meme look.
doesn't put the cart back. He just leaves it there.
What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel awful?
No, I would.
We lost him, boys. We lost him. He's gone. Gone! iDubbbz is taken from us by the woke scold crowd. No. Oh, woe is me. I hate it. I hate it, man. What is this garbage? Come on, man. Lazy bones? Are we really woke scolding about lazy bones, iDubbbz? Are we really doing that? Like, come on. First it's the Pepe meme, and then it's Friends, and now it's lazy bones. I can't keep up with all this nonsense. Just be normal. Just be normal people for once. God damn.
Wouldn't. If someone called me the N-word, I probably would. If someone called me a B, I wouldn't. If someone called me a cartel gang member or wetback, would I be offended? No. If someone were to call me a Lion X, then that's where I have an issue. That's where I draw the line.
Don't call me bald. I refuse.
You can call me anything else. But the second you drop Lion X, that's when I'm punching you in the nuts.
You call me Bulger Band.
iDubbbz being offended over lazy. Okay, I gotta look it up because I'm not too familiar with the term. Is lazy bones like something crazy offensive? Is it as bad as the N-word? A lazy person calling people lazy is offensive? Is this sarcasm? Am I delusional? I mean, it is 11 p.m. I've been recording.
I hate that I agree with this guy. Dude, you're so insufferable. What is up with all these insufferable YouTubers? What is wrong with you people? Just be normal. Just be entertaining. Okay, well, you sound like you've scripted all of your jokes. Like, just tell an organic joke for once.
All day, my mind is a bit fuzzy. I got a little bit of a headache. I gotta rewind. Maybe I'm tripping. And if I am, I truly apologize, iDubbbz.
He's hitting people with the white people insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel awful, especially if you're being
not even if my parents did it. And like, if my dad called me lazy bones, he's usually like, which he never did, I don't think, but if he did, it was like in the morning when I was waking up for like 4th grade. Get up, lazy bones. Like, that's it. What, lazy bones? Really? Are we really doing that? Yeah, who ruined him, man? I liked the guy. I liked him better before. Take me back. Take me back. Back to the stack. Back to the you guys know that song? Oh, sorry. I'm going to get copyright. I should stop. I'm too good at singing it.
Lazy? That shit is like a level 9 white people insult. Those hurt.
Die. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. I'm literally going to cry.
It's in that weird area of like, you're not being like barbaric. You're not calling someone an asshole and flipping them off. You asshole! It's like when you see someone doing...
It's in the area of like, I would say that to a 3-year-old. Lazy bones? First friends, and now you present me with this? This? Oh my god, I'm gonna die, dude. I can't take it. I can't take it. This is awful. There's so many worse things. So many worse people that why are you wasting time, man? Why are you wasting time on this bullshit? You could literally be going after like Ben Shapiro. You have the following to do that. This is such a disappointment. It's so disappointing. I'm actually upset about this. You guys don't even know. If I had a modicum of the clout that this man had, do you know what I would do? I would single-handedly institute socialism across the fucking planet. Like, what are you doing, man? Why are you talking about lazy bones? What is this garbage? Christ, I'm so pissed off. I'm seething. I'm so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And then you have a Sean Piker asking a fucking Houthi what he thinks about anime. What's wrong with these people? Fuck, dude. I'm done. I'm so done with these people. I swear to God.
Almost like violent
They've lost
and
their
aggravated.
minds.
You almost feel bad because it's like, ooh, you don't have control of what's going on here. I think one of the worst insults that I've ever received in my life was a white person insult, and it was just a really well-placed, no shit, Sherlock. Like, if someone hits you...
Wait, is he being ironic? God damn it. God fucking damn it. He's being ironic! I've been played for a fool.
With a no shit Sherlock at the right moment in time.
I'm so
you
passionate.
can't recover from that.
So, I like to think when I'm being satirical, when I mean sarcastic, I think it's pretty obvious. But with iDubbbz, with 2024, 2023 iDubbbz, you can't even tell. It's walking that very
Okay, to be fair, this guy fell for it too. To be fair.
thin line of being sarcasm and actually being seconds away from crying and running to your wife. Let's give him the benefit of the
baited!
doubt. Let's say he was being...
This is entrapment! This is entrapment! Don't clip this. Anybody who clips this is banned. You're blocked from the channel. I will excommunicate you. You'll be shipped to Madagascar. Be forced to dance to that weird song from the movie. That's what will happen to you. Don't clip this.
sarcastic.
I'm warning you.
Like, can we get a lazy bone spam in the comment section in case iDubbbz decides to watch this video for whatever reason so he can have a mental breakdown? Lazy bone sounds like an insult straight out of like 1940. Oh,
Okay.
young.
I feel better now because now I can make fun of this guy for being stupid. I didn't do anything stupid, by the way. You fucking idiot. Oh, what? Oh, you thought he was being serious? By the way, I still have a leg up on this guy because I think he's being, I know that iDubbbz is being disingenuous now. By the way, I'm still smarter than him. A little.
Man, you are a lazy bones. Go get a job, you loser.
Another point that I'd like to address,
Let me cope.
I think often goes unnoticed by people, and that is two people can be assholes simultaneously. Or two parties, however you want to put it. You know, you can dislike both people and think that they're both being unreasonable and the person not taking their car back, yeah, absolutely. Unreasonable. Lazy.
Wait. Was that a disingenuous joke in a genuine video? Is he defending the point or not? That was a disingenuous, he is defending this. I'm going to let it play.
Whatever you want to like attribute to them. But to pretend that Agent Sebastian isn't being an asshole and he isn't being an unreasonable piece of shit.
Silly man,
Like,
how dare you?
come on.
So you're harassing people who leave their carts?
I think you're overthinking. No, all of you are overthinking.
Polite ask. We're not a harass. It's a polite ask. We're sweet and loving about it.
Like his being lazy bones in a couple other ways, oral hygiene and such.
This is the thing with these lazy
Okay, that's a little bit too far. I will agree. You don't got to comment on their oral hygiene, dude. You don't know their life.
bones
It
sympathizers.
seems like iDubbbz is actually bothered by lazy bones because he's playing clips of him being...
No. I'm with iDubbbz now. If he's genuinely making fun of these people for like their oral hygiene, that you don't know their life, you don't like that's disgusting. No.
an asshole and aggressive. So far, we've just seen him say lazy bones like 3 times and said that someone had
And made fun of someone's oral hygiene.
iDubbbz, in case you're watching, are we forgetting how you build your channel? Are we forgetting how, you got to 7 million subscribers? Are we forgetting how
Alec, I know you're a nurse. Can you be diagnosed with lazy bones? Yes, I diagnose all of you with lazy bones.
you got rich? Come on now. This is so tame. iDubbbz is acting like this guy has a gun and is running up to people who leave their cards behind. If you don't put it back, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Put it back.
No, come on, man. That was a low blow with the oral hygiene thing. You don't got to do that.
That's the way iDubbbz is describing this. I take back what I said about giving
That's a
him the
little
benefit
gross.
of the doubt, of being, not offended and him being sarcastic. I think he's actually...
Like, should the dude have put his cart back? Yes. But come on, man.
bothered by this term. Dude, this is tame. Like I said, I don't agree 1000% with car narcs, and I'm not even a fan. I'm not a car narcs fanatic who's very triggered at this, who's gonna be like, iDubbbz, you done pissed me off now. You offended my favorite YouTuber of all time, my favorite YouTube channel of all time, as a matter of fact.
Now I feel like this guy's cherry picking. I feel like he's leaving some out.
So I clearly don't have a bias. I think I'm being pretty neutral.
certainly
I think
not.
you're being a bitch about it.
He has no bias, by the way. At the beginning of the video, he mentioned that bigotry is fun, but he has no bias, by the way. No bias at all.
Guys, can you believe it? He said lazy bones. He said someone smelled bad. You should be the last person saying this kind of stuff and criticizing him. Could card narcs be nicer? Sure. Do I agree 1000% with their approach? No. But dude, this video just seems pointless. You know what? As someone who's...
I need more context at this point because I don't know if this guy is being genuine or not about iDubbbz, because it seems like iDubbbz was having a little bit of fun with the idea of like lazy bones being offensive. And I just haven't seen the video. I would need to see it because it seemed like he was just being facetious with that. And then his broader point was that the carts guy goes a little bit too far sometimes and starts to like dig into people's appearance. I don't agree with that. It sucks when you leave your cart out, but it doesn't make you evil. Okay, I don't think you need to go to fucking jail for it. Just put your damn cart back, okay? It's rude. It's like farting in a room and leaving. I'm not going to put somebody in jail for farting in a room and leaving. I'm just going to laugh and then be upset because it stinks.
Made bad videos before. This video right here that he dropped feels like a video that he kind of, had an idea for. And he looked at his catalog and he was like, I haven't been uploading and I also need more money. I need to put something out. So he collected the scraps of what could have been a good video and just shit out a bad video. And I'm not the only one who feels like that. The comment section.
Have you seen the clip of the Cartnark guy and Dr. Phil? Depending on how long it is, we could put it into this segment if you link it.
Me up, and we're gonna get into that in a bit. Like, what's the point of this? Like, I made videos like these where I have an idea and then it's and I delete it because it's bad. Sometimes that's why it's better.
Should have deleted this one too. Actually, yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough context. I do think that this guy could have done a better job providing more context, because right now all he's doing is like I still don't know the entire message of what iDubbbz was saying. Even if you're gonna it's a clip chimp. Somebody said it. Yeah, Lady Nova said it. Border gun clip chimping. I think it is clip chimping. I think he's doing that. So I have learned nothing. So you should have not uploaded this.
Not to upload. I've learned my lesson after a few ones.
I also want to say that
Shut up.
ignoring
That's
someone's
disgusting.
wishes for you to leave them alone
I
after
hate
they
that
very
description.
clearly said 15 times in multiple different ways, leave me alone, get away from my car, get away from me. If you could...
I mean, the guy can probably get a little bit close, I'm sure, but there's really not a whole lot you can do. I mean, you're in public, man. You're going to be recorded, That is a right that you kind of give up by leaving your home, the right to not be recorded. You're in a public space. Anybody can record you. Anybody can see what you're doing. Everything that you do is on public display. So if you're being recorded, that's just life, man. Now, if you're in your home and somebody's recording you through a window, that's different, obviously. But you're in public. Okay? So get used to it.
Continue to ignore that, you are creepy.
I disagree. If they're not putting their cart back, that's being rude. And I have every right to record them doing that. And that man, I respect the hell out of the cart guy, okay? Because he made content out of it. So not only is he encouraging people to put their damn carts back because it's common decency, he's also making bank. Okay, iDubbbz? So fuck off. Now, I do think that iDubbbz is being genuine about this, and he just was having a little bit of fun with the lazy bones thing to be cool with the kids, right? Make sure that we're not taking this too seriously. But I disagree with your broader message, man. Like, no, you are in public. You are allowed to be filmed. People are allowed to film you. You give up that right to privacy when you go in public. That's why it's called public. In some states, there's two-party consent laws. I disagree with that. I think that if you are in public, you're allowed to be recorded. Period. End of story.
Right now, I need you're recording this shit. Back the fuck off! Stop it! Fuck alone! Leave me the fuck away from me! You do not get anywhere near me! Stop! Stop it! Leave me the fuck alone! Leave me
No, I agree with the camera guy. No, this is not harassment. He is simply recording.
Like, the door-to-door salesmen take, at max, 4 no's.
I could kind of...
How about you put your damn cart back? Listen, I would respect these people so much more if they were just like, you know what? You're right. That's a move. I'll put the cart back. Thanks, man. Just do it. Just do it. And then they'll go away. This is not that hard. It's really not that hard.
I agree with iDubbbz. I think at that point it is crossing a little bit of the harassment. I think...
No, I just... See, I'm more conservative than this guy on this because I think it's fine. I think it's fine. If you're upset that you're being recorded in public, fuck off. Go back to your house, okay? When you're in public, you're being recorded. You're being recorded anyway. There's cameras everywhere, man. What are you doing? If you're embarrassed by the shit that you're doing in public, then stop doing that shit.
Maximum 10 times. So you got your video, you get the freak out. I don't disagree with him here completely. Sometimes I went into a Smart and Final, and there were 2 cards, and the distance from the parking lot to the Smart and Final.
See, this guy fell for the act, man. I didn't. She's yelling because she's embarrassed. She's not yelling because she's freaking, she's not having a panic attack, okay? And if she is, it's her own damn fault for not putting the cart back.
I know it's 15 to 20 steps. It wasn't a huge Smart and Final. We need to stop making excuses for those people. Now,
As devil's advocate, what if something super serious or intimate that couldn't be avoided, like a woman breastfeeding in public? What are the thoughts? You're in public. You're in public. If somebody's following you and recording everything you're doing, and putting, posting it on Kiwi Farms or whatever weird porn site or whatever, then that can be considered harassment. All right? Or even if they're just following you in general. Following people is not okay. All right? But when you're in the parking lot of a grocery store recording somebody, that's not following them. You're recording them doing something that is pretty rude. Okay? You're in a public space. Be a decent person. You know? Somebody recording you not being a decent person is not an indictment on that person. It's an indictment on you for not being decent. This is basic public standards. You agree with governmental public surveillance? Yeah, I think it's fine. Like I had to think about it for a second, but if you think about it, you're in public. So yes, the public has the right to know what you're doing in public. It's fine. If they start installing cameras in your bedroom, then I'll have a problem. But as long as they're staying out of your private areas, I don't really care that much. Now, again, another thing is if they're using cameras to spy in like your car, that's a problem as well, because that's a private area, okay? But in public, I'm fine with it. There are cameras everywhere, and I don't care. You know, as long as you're in public, everybody can see what you're doing anyway. That's why it's called in public. If you want to do something privately, then do it in private. Now, I know there are homeless people who like shit in public and stuff, but that's a separate issue. You're still doing it in public. Do you think the law should be enforceable through public cameras then? Like someone littering? Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't like litterers. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Exactly. Exactly. Think about this. If a cop sees you littering, they can fine you, right? But you don't know if a cop is there or not if you're littering. Because if you're littering in front of a cop, you're a dip, right? If a cop is there, you don't know that they're there. Just as well as you don't know that a camera is there. Okay? So I'm fine with cameras in public because there's also cops in public and their supposed job is to keep the public safe. So if they can have more eyes on public areas, that in theory helps them make it safer. It's not taking away your freedom to watch what's happening in public spaces. You have as much freedom as you could possibly want, barring taking others' freedoms away, in private. Do whatever you want in private, man. As long as it's consensual and safe. All right? Not even necessarily safe. Go, I don't care. Give yourself a tattoo if you want. I don't care. It's your body. It's your life. You have very little time on this earth, so enjoy it in private. It's not that complicated. I think there might be an argument to be made that laws aren't always there to protect us, so enforcing it to a higher extent could be bad. Yes, but that's a separate problem. Theory, it's good to have more eyes on the public. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we have freedom to do what we want. I don't care because it's in public. As long as I can do things that I want to do in public, which I can for the most part, you know, I'm fine with it. You know, if the surveillance state is cracking down on me for smoking weed in public, then I have a problem. But my problem's not with the surveillance necessarily. My problem is with the fact that they're arresting me for smoking weed. You get my point? Like, it's not the surveillance that's the problem. It's the fact that we have a government who are surveilling people specifically doing things that don't harm anybody and then arresting them for it. That's my problem.
Completely get it. If you're in a hurry, your son is dying or your husband or car accident or your grandma fell down the stairs, completely valid. I would have done the same thing. But there's genuine people who are just so lazy, who just leave their carts there.
Okay, yeah, you might like have somebody who has an emergency, sure, but none of these people do. It's not like they're like rushing. Like, okay, let's paint a picture here. Let's say that you are a person who you just finished loading up your car, right? I'm telling you a very specific scenario, so bear with me. You just finished loading up your car with groceries. Just as you're about to put the cart back, you get a call from your dad. And your dad says, "Son, you're the only one that knows CPR and you're currently 2 minutes from us. We need you over here pronto. Your mom is having a heart attack," right? You say, "Oh, you get in the car," right? And then some dipshit who has no clue what's happening with you comes up to you with a camera in your face saying, oh, lazy bones. Oh, you didn't put the cart back. Okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and try to justify yourself? Are you going to try to say, "Hey, man, get the camera out of my face"? Are you going to waste time trying to get this out of your life? No, you're going to ignore them because your mom's dying. So, like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You know what I mean? Sorry, I know I'm ranting a lot tonight, but I feel like it's entertaining, so whatever.
And I don't know how that's a controversial take. That shit's annoying. It pisses me off. So the rest of the video isn't really that interesting, but it's just more complaining about nothing. I'm gonna have to drop a dislike. This video is so ass. I think the biggest sin is just being boring. Like, I'm falling asleep here. It's like, dude, Jesus. And I actually got some comments here, and this person says, this video sucks. Man, this video sucks. Good try, but this video Gotta hard disagree with iDubbbz on this.
Well, now I'm curious about the video itself. How long is it? Let's make that a separate segment. Maybe we'll watch that next. Cartnarks, there it is.
Greetings and salutations.
Hell yes. Yeah, I think we gotta watch this next. That is the clean split right there. That is prime content. All right, we'll finish this and then we'll move over to that.
This one, missed on this one. What's the point of this video? I never saw a problem with this guy. Ian has following crying about shaming people when his entire career is about shaming Kickstarter scams and content cops. Irony. Yeah, iDubbbz. I mean, look at all the businesses.
Well, to be fair, he did retract everything about those videos, but at the same time, I just disagree with iDubbbz in general on this whole grocery shopping cart thing. I don't think that there's nearly enough people who have like genuine emergencies or circumstances that would make it so that they literally can't just return their cart to their corral. Like, if you're already carting it around full of groceries, if you were able to somehow get this cart from the store to your car with fully loaded with groceries, how the can you not put it back? How can you not put it back? There's just no way. There's no way. You just did not put it back because you're lazy. The only excuse is if there's a legitimate emergency. And frankly, I think that happens way less often than the number of grocery carts sitting outside of the corral would have you believe. So just put your cart back or else you get recorded by Cartmaster or whatever the his name is. And there'll be content fodder. That's how it works. That's a civil society, baby. I'm fine. I'm fine with this. Just don't insult people's oral hygiene, man. You don't know their life. That's it. That's it.
Says you harmed during Kickstarter as a 26-year-old man. And this is my favorite comment. iDubbbz should work retail for a while and meet all the assholes that are really out there. Cartnark is doing God's work. Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Understands people who don't make a lot of money.
Based commenter.
Put those carts back. They don't just magically appear. iDubbbz. Not everyone's a multimillionaire like you. Not everyone has the privilege of saying the N-word.
Base take from this guy
anymore. I wish.
Good point.
There's people out there who make minimum wage. Actually, not even minimum wage. Below.
He's
minimum
cooking.
Wage,
Let him cook.
Who have to return those carts. And not once or twice, multiple times per day, every single day. iDubbbz, someone has to.
I don't even like the
back.
guy. Let him
and
cook.
If there's someone out there who's putting pressure on people,
it's good food.
If I don't put it back,
like iDubbbz.
I might be getting a sticker. It's not even the crazy consequence to your actions, dude. What is this content? Is this the mature content you were teasing a long time ago? Is this grown-up iDubbbz? And now I know that iDubbbz is someone who does not return the cards. That's why he's but anyway.
True. Oh my god. Critical support. What the that was a great ass take. You know, this whole video was worth it for that alone. That's true. iDubbbz. Who the isn't putting their cart back, man? Must be you. You clearly have a problem with people being recorded not putting their carts back. That was the best take this guy had all night. What a G.
Anyways, what do you guys think of this video?
I like this guy.
And
I changed my mind.
It's time to make fun of iDubbbz. I'm gonna be there. Sign me up.
I changed my mind.
Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe with
that single comment, he redeemed himself. Good job. Sensitive society. Good job. Kudos. I probably hate everything else about you, but that comment was gold. Good job. I'll recognize you for that, my good sir. Okay. Noah Samson is horrible. Critical support again. Yeah. From what I've seen. Okay. YouTube chat. I do want to read these comments. How do I know whether I'm being followed or not? How do I know I'm going to get clipped out of context? At least in theory, public record. Okay, I get that there's gray area, but you're being watched anyway. You're already being watched by everybody in public. You are disposing yourself to being watched already. You are consenting to that by being in an area that is not private. And if you're homeless and you don't have anywhere that you can be private, then you are being taken advantage of by the state. And I'm sorry for you, and that sucks. But if you're not homeless, which I assume you're not, then that is a matter of choice. You are in public, and so you will be disposed to being watched. Having a camera on you is simply being watched. That's all it is. I don't like cameras on me. I'm sorry. There's cameras in public. I have ADHD. I don't know that I wouldn't engage in something stupid just because I'm in the middle of something important. I also have ADHD. If you can't present yourself in a presentable manner that a camera recording you would not capture something embarrassing, then you can't be in public without somebody seeing you doing something embarrassing, probably. Again, a camera is just an eye, man. It's just an eye. Everyone knows Alec doesn't even take a cart. Yeah, that's true. I used to take baskets all the time, but I try to minimize what size cart or basket I need. And as for whether or not you're being followed, I know that the line gets blurry there, but I would say it's like, that's highly contextual. That's case by case. I gotta look at the specifics of the case. I don't think that he was following them, though. I don't think that qualifies as following. That's all I'm saying. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. If you enjoy my content, you enjoy what I do, I really appreciate any financial help that I can get. Go to youtube.com/AlecGunterTTV/join. You got some awesome benefits, such as seeing early videos, awesome emotes that you can use in the comments of YouTube videos, and a sweet badge next to your name. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'd really appreciate if you join. It is cheaper than the cost of a blowjob from your mom. So with all that being said, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.